Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm here with my help, I'm a turtle and I can't get up wife, Laura.
I'm here with my pizza power husband, Nathan.
And we're here to take a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pizza Power game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The pizza power board game.
So, yeah, we've done the other...
Search for Shredder. Go check that out on the channel if you're interested.
So this is the probably much more commonly known...
and the more elaborate one as
yes,
well.
and better.
There's more to it, and you'll see as we go, especially if you've watched that other one.
And I mean, the artwork is pretty fantastic too compared to the last one.
It is.
It's just overall, cool. It's just a better game.
Yes, so we're not playing this for you today because it can take quite a while. We're just going to sort of show you everything that comes in the game and kind of give you a brief overview.
Yeah, so there's...
we won't go into every single rule, it's just a brief cover.
There's quite a lot to go through in this particular game.
There is actually. What age is this for? Ages 6 and up, yeah. So it's not like, you see a lot that are maybe like 3 or 4, but no.
So the instructions come on a little cardboard insert in the box, so we may or may not scan it.
Probably not, because usually the cardboard insert will be in the box if you do find the game.
Yeah, so the aim is basically to defeat the Technodrome. That's the main aim of the game.
To recover the secret mutagen after battling in the Technodrome.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So you pretty much have to defeat several bad guys and then keep moving towards the Technodrome until you can finally do a final battle with it.
Yes, so you need to collect good guys and bad guy cards. So Nathan's got the cards over there. So the good guys are obviously, the Turtles and
April O'Neil
yeah.
and I think they're mostly all...
I think that's it. April, Splinter, and the Turtles.
Yep.
Yeah. And then there are bad guy cards. So you need to collect 4 of the good guy cards throughout the game and 3 bad guy cards.
Ooh. So Krang, Shredder, Krang.
Punk.
Ooh, Punk. Isn't that Rocksteady or Bebop? I can never remember.
I don't know. They've just called them Punk, apparently, all of them.
So it's Rocksteady and Bebop, but I can't remember which ones it is. It's been a while since I've...
Yep, and as you can see, they all come in different colours. That's because the 3 that you collect have to all have a different combo. So you can't have, like, 2 orange Shredders, for example.
Or 2 orange Krang. You can have, like, an orange Krang and, like, a purple Krang.
Yes, exactly. So the way that you collect the bad guy cards is by doing battles on the board. So we'll show you the board in a moment after we show you everything else. But this is how you battle.
What do they call it? A power flipper or something? Battle flipper.
Battle flipper, yeah.
So each... good guy and bad guy card have a corresponding number on the top left. I think it's either a 2 or 3.
1, 2, or 3.
Obviously the Turtles and like Shredder 3, where like April O'Neil and Splinter might be 1 or 2. I can't remember the exact numbers. Yeah. And you basically have to flip the dice into the appropriate...
the slots. They're numbered, the little slots in the battle flipper.
Yeah, so it says 1, 2, 3. You get the dice here, and if it's if I've got Raphael the Shredder, who are both 3s, I have to flip it into the 3, if I recall.
Yes, to win the battle. And I believe you get multiple turns. Yeah, you always have 2 chances to get it into the whatever number you need.
And only players with equal or greater power than the opposing enemy can actually face off against each other.
Yeah, so Splinter, for example, is a 2, so he can't go up against Shredder because he's a 3.
No, so you can't do that battle.
So he can only do Krang and like one of the punks that they've called them for some reason.
So if you happen to win the battle, you get to keep the villain card, and you need 3 villain cards to... Bad guys, sorry, to get into the inner sanctum of the board, which we'll show in a moment.
Yep, and you also get to keep your good guy card as well.
If you lose your good guy card, and you've got to go around picking up some more.
Yeah, so you can pick them up with certain spaces on the board, the good guy cards. Bad guys only come from those battles. This, by the way, is really hard to get where you need to go.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so that's why we're not playing this game. We could be here for, I don't even know how long.
And to defeat the Technodrome is ridiculous.
We'll get to that. So here are the playing pieces. So obviously they are... the usual suspects, the Turtles.
Little stands there.
These are a bit worn, by the way, so just forgive that.
And you've also got manhole covers, very similar to the Search for Shredder game, which they hide certain things underneath them.
So there's nothing under those in this particular game, though.
Just blank.
And then we have just obviously
the stands for the players.
And the spinner.
So a certain space on the board allow you to spin this.
Yep.
Basically, 3 of the segments are go anywhere spaces.
Yeah.
So I always thought that was a bit dodgy because couldn't you technically go straight to the Technodrome? But
no. You can't go straight to the Technodrome. No. Nathan just likes to try and cheat.
I do, and then lose good guy card. So
yeah, obviously you don't want
3 and 4 chance of getting something good or something nasty.
Yeah. All right, so let's lift this up and we'll show you the board, which is actually, it's got a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a fairly busy board.
All right. Let's open this up. Alright, so which way do we want to put it? We'll show you this side first, shall we? So obviously some of them are self-explanatory, like draw a bad guy card, draw a good guy card. If you land on draw a bad guy card, you don't just pick up a card to keep. It goes in the corresponding section of the board. So this one is like yellow, for example. So if you pick up a yellow bad guy, it goes
green,
there.
Purple,
and orange, which you can't see.
So obviously, if you need to pick up more than one bad guy card, you'd want to be moving around the board to try and get different ones. Because if you get a duplicate, it doesn't count.
Well, you don't pick it up by colour, they're just in a pile randomly, so you put it wherever it goes. So you start the game with some bad guys in each section so that you have someone to battle if you land on one of the fight spaces. But obviously, I mean, Nathan could have maybe fought everybody in here and they're all gone. That's why you then draw more and, put them in place. Obviously, draw a good guy card is just pick up a good guy, and that's great because you need 4 of them.
You do indeed.
Then we have...
I'll just turn the board.
All right, yep, so you can see some of the other artwork.
The artwork really is nice on this one.
Pizza spaces are the pizza spinner that Nathan just showed you. Move sewer cover. These, I believe, are the sewer spaces, the stars?
Yes.
Yep. So you actually have to use the sewer spaces to get into the Technodrome in the middle. And you can't go through the sewer if the manhole cover's on there. So those spaces can be important either to help yourself
or to hinder someone else getting to the Technodrome before you can.
Exactly. I think that's most of the spaces that we've covered there, yes. Alright.
I do find you can move either way, so you can't move 2 directions in one turn, but you can go left or right, up or down in one single turn. I will mention that the go anywhere space is not particularly useful because along each section there's pretty much a good mix of every single space.
There's a lot of duplicates.
Like with Monopoly, go to free parking, some rules that you take everything in the middle of the money, so obviously that's a very good space, but there's no...
Well, advancing to go gets you more money, but
there's no real optimum spaces or ways to go on this one.
No. Now, when you get into the Technodrome...
So after you've battled you've got your 3...
What did I just call it? Technodrome.
So once you've got your 3 villain cards, you've got your 4 good player cards, or your good guys, you move into the Technodrome. How do you defeat the Technodrome?
This comes back. So, it's essentially just another battle, like you've already done, but... You don't just have to get one number, you have to get 1, 2, and 3, and you only have 4 turns to do it.
So stuff up twice and that's it.
Hard.
So you go, okay, that's 1. I've stuffed up once.
Yep. I mean, technically
3.
Nathan's touching it in between too, so...
Oh, I probably would have won.
Well, I don't know, because you were sort of flapping it a bit extra.
But it's very, very difficult.
Bear in mind, this is meant to be for kids. Now, I am terrible with this type of thing, so I have 0 chance of ever winning this game.
Yeah, you flicked it out a couple of times before we start filming.
Oh yeah, it lands on the board, on the floor. It goes everywhere but where it should for me. So it is quite tricky, and obviously after all your other battles, it can be quite a long game.
Yeah, especially if you have all 4 players playing.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the gist of it. There's a couple of other little bits and pieces, but that is the overall game. So as Nathan said, it is a lot better quality than the Search for Shredder that we did last year would have been now, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, so anything else you want to add? Have we missed anything?
I think this is probably, like I said, the premiere Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle board game. I think there might be a couple of others
that we know of anyway.
But yeah, let us know if there are any other sort of games, not video games, based on Ninja Turtles.
Board games, yeah. And if you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know down below which turtle is your favourite.
All of them.
Hit subscribe and check out the link in the description to our food review channel as well.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.